Hello everyone, Bridget here with GSW Consulting Group, and today's topic we're going to talk about differentiating your email campaign with video. Now, as business owners and professionals, we know that to get referral business you need to stay in front of your database as often as possible, and the most economical and easiest way to do that is with an e-newsletter campaign. The problem is that most businesses are using e-newsletters today, and with the overload of information that is coming into your database's inbox, how are you going to get them to open your e-newsletter? So the first way, of course, is content. If you have content that your clients or your potential clients are interested in, they may be more apt to open your e-newsletter than someone else's. The second way is value, by adding value into your newsletter through discounts, coupons, talking about new products on the market. If your database knows that there is great content and an item of value, they may be more apt to open your newsletter. Now, the third way, and I think the most important way to differentiate yourself, is to add video. We know that people like to watch and listen more than they like to read. All you have to do is look at YouTube for that. So how do you get your video into an email? Now, the hard part has been if you attach it as an attachment, it'll be too large and it usually will not get through most corporate accounts. So you have to get it embedded somehow. Now, there are a couple ways to do that. You can just provide a link, which is just a link to your website, blog, or wherever the video is being stored, YouTube, and they can click on that link. In the past, we have used a service that actually embeds it with an image. The service is called FirstStream. We use that service because they not only can you embed it with an image attached to it, a static image, but they store the video on their server. They allow for you to encode it in multiple formats. So if you wanted it in Flash and WMV, it's very easy. It's a click of a button. And when your database clicks on the link, it pops up in another window. You can they not only see the video, but you can also advertise around the video. There are 3 spots for banner ads. So we have a possibility of not only while they're watching, listening to what we're discussing, but they're also looking at our banners, or if we wanted to, our strategic partners can advertise there as well. So 3 things that service did for us was, 1, it allowed us to embed it in the email. 2, it allowed us to advertise while people were watching the email. And then 3, it also sent back information to us about how many times that video was watched. So we could look at the analytics and our most popular content. Now, that service cost us anywhere from $80 to $200 a month. So if you're just getting started with video and you don't want to spend that amount of money just yet, you want to kind of test it out first, there are less expensive ways to get started. Now, the first thing you'll need, of course, is a webcam or a video recorder, and you can store a video like we're doing right now. You can record it and store it on your hard drive, and then you can upload that either to your website, your blog, or to YouTube, and have that video on the internet that way. Now, to get it into your e-newsletter, your next step would be to either provide a link to that video within the newsletter so they know that not only can they read the content, but they can go view it. But there is actually another way where you can put animation in your newsletter. So you can't get your video to play in the newsletter. It's just going to be too big. But you can now convert that video into a GIF file, which is a GIF file. And so an animated version, which will get through most email clients, excluding Outlook 2007. So while they're reading the newsletter, they'll see this animated version of your video. They won't be able to hear the video, but they'll be able to see it. So it may entice your database to actually click on it so they can hear what's happening or what's being said. There are a few ways to convert your video. So once you've uploaded that video to your hard drive or to a server, you can actually use a couple of different software programs. There's ProMotion, which is $80, There is VidGIF, which is $30, and that will help you convert that video into an animated GIF file. You can also use 2 free services, or probably more than 2, but 2 that we'll highlight today. The only downside to using a free service, and it is online, is that you will be uploading your video to somebody else's server. So if you're not comfortable with that, I say spend the $30 and get a software program to do it on your own. But 2 services that do that are GIF Ninja and VTube Tools. So first you do the video, then you convert it to a GIF file, and then you embed that GIF file into your e-newsletter so they can see an animated version of the video. This will differentiate your e-newsletter from everyone else's. It's not something that most people are doing today, but we know that people like to listen and watch more than they like to read. So I encourage you to look at this way of differentiating yourself in that e-news campaign that you're doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to your feedback. You guys have a wonderful day.